Hey, everybody. Happy Monday to you, and thank you for joining us on this Monday edition, November 17th, of the WLBT Plus Digital News Desk. I'm your host, CJ LeMaster, also lead investigative reporter for WLBT. Hope that you're having a good start to your work week on this Monday. We got a lot of stories to get to. We appreciate those of you watching right now on the Facebook live stream, also on YouTube, and of course, our OTT platforms. Thanks to everybody for watching today. We want to tell you about a story that we've been following since overnight. Initially, we thought that it was a shooting, but now we've learned from police, from one of the precinct captains here in the capital city, that it was actually a stabbing. A man stabbed in the chest at a Jackson apartment complex. It happened around 2 this morning. JPD responding to the Sunset Apartments off Sunset Drive regarding a domestic dispute. Upon arrival, JPD said a man was found with a stab wound to the chest. The unidentified victim has been taken to a local hospital. At last check, he was in serious condition. The suspect is still at large. We don't have any description for you, but as soon as we get more information, we'll pass that along to you. Over in Rankin County, an 18-wheeler fire took place on Interstate 20. This happened around 2:30 this morning in the westbound lanes between Morton and Pelahatchie near the Rankin-Scott County line. We're told the truck driver saw that one of his tires was on fire, so he pulled over and tried to put it out himself, but it only got worse. So firefighters from Pelahatchie were called to the scene. The truck was hauling 6 vehicles on its trailer, as you saw there. No injuries reported. The cause of that tire fire is still under investigation. We want to say hi to a few of you watching today. Britt saying, hello, happy Monday, everyone. Let me make sure I get it right. Britt, hope you're having a good Monday as well. Good to hear from you. We're we got many of you watching right now, dozens of you watching on our platforms here. Feel free to get in on the conversation if you want to, say hi, or if you see that there's anything that you want to comment on, any of the stories that we're talking about, we certainly want to be able to mix it up with you. Over in Pike County, we're learning more about this long-running issue between the Pike County Sheriff's Office and the Macomb Police Department. It's apparently led to a stalemate between the two agencies. According to Sheriff Bryant Wally Jones, in just over a month, inmates from the Macomb Police Department will no longer be housed or transported to the Pike County facility. For roughly 20 years, towns within Pike County paid the sheriff's office $40 per day to house their inmates until an indictment was issued by a grand jury. When that contract expired 2 years ago, a new agreement was drafted, but updated guidance from the Attorney General's office says those payments should stop once a case moves to the grand jury. Under the new rules, cities would end up paying for fewer days, leaving the sheriff's office responsible for absorbing the additional costs of housing detainees.
This matter was never about the cost, for daily housing for the city of Macomb. This matter is now only about when an inmate is bound over. And I think this is something that we can come to a quick resolution and remedy on. So we've sent some language over to their board and their board attorney and the mayor. And we're going to give them an opportunity to review all that information and follow up with us. And we hope very soon, we can get together and hash this out.
That's Supervisor Justin Lofton. He says he and the board are working to settle this dispute quickly and ask for guidance from legislators on when a detainee is city or county responsibility. The sheriff's office has said, and if an agreement cannot be made, inmates from the city of Macomb will no longer be housed in Pike County in 44 days. Well, the city of Jackson, specifically the Jackson City Council, could soon confirm Tyree Jones as Jackson's full-time police chief, but the appointment will be short-lived, at least as far as our reporting is concerned and what we've learned here. Now, Jones also, of course, serves as Hinds County Sheriff. He's currently filling the role on an interim basis as police chief. State law limits interim appointments for 90 days, specifically as it relates to Jackson's mayor-council form of government. Jones, of course, would only continue as chief until a permanent replacement is chosen. He's already said he's not seeking the job long term. Now, I want to remind you, as our reporting has already indicated, the contract that Jackson went into to find a new police chief says they won't actually have a new police chief chosen until sometime in January. So it's likely that this will only be a couple of months that Jones is in this role. The confirmation hearing is scheduled for tomorrow evening at the council meeting. course, I've got some other stories to tell you. A couple of good, feel-good stories on your Monday, more than usual. Sometimes that we don't have anything to report, but I'm really glad that we're able to today. We had a local event that took place over the weekend celebrating its inaugural year yesterday. It gave kids from across our area a chance to actually sell different items and, of course, learn a whole lot along the way. It's called the Dream Launcher Kid Vendor Market, and it was held at the Vault in Brandon. More than 40 young entrepreneurs set up booths to sell their products to members of the community, including treats, handmade gifts, canned goods, jewelry, and a whole lot more. The two organizers are entrepreneurs themselves, and they believe this event will help these kids gain experience growing their small businesses.
What we realized was that these kids were nothing short of amazing and that they needed a bigger platform. And we wanted, as entrepreneurs ourselves now, to be able to give them the space to be young businessmen and women that they are.
Now, organizers say they plan to have this event for many more years to come with the goal of highlighting our youth's entrepreneurial skills. One more thing we want to tell you about: the Magic of Lights is actually going to start this weekend in Brandon. It kicks off. If you haven't been, it's pretty cool. I've been the last couple of years. It's definitely something, it gets you in the Christmas spirit. It's something if you want to take your significant other and get to enjoy the lights and just, cruising slowly through the park there. Tickets are on sale now. It's a drive-through light display, of course. It's the longest light tunnel, also features the longest light tunnel in Mississippi. Now, it's set to begin welcoming visitors on Friday. It will remain open through January 3rd. It goes all around the Brandon Amphitheater area. So if you're familiar with that part, that area there in Brandon, there's of course our WLBT logo and Christmas lights. Nice to see, but there's a whole lot to see. It's very fun. It's imaginative, and it's certainly something that you can't really see anywhere else. You can find more information on our website, WLBT.com, and something that you can actually do that's, I guess it's similar, but you're not driving through, you're walking through, of course. And I don't have the information in front of me because I'm just throwing it out there for those of you watching. But at the Pearl Trustmark Park, home of the Mud Monsters, they're doing a special event where they actually have an ice rink, and they're going to have a thing where you can actually walk through light tunnels and see various interactive light displays and things like that. It actually kicks off later this month as well. Of course, once it gets a little closer to time, we'll let you know about that. The fact that it has, there's an outdoor ice rink there is pretty cool. A lot of folks here remember when we used to have an ice rink here in the Jackson area. And they even have a Zamboni that's going to go and clean the ice. I saw the post on social media, so that's kind of cool. Jacqueline Holton saying howdy on this Monday. Howdy to you too. Hope you're doing well. Martha Mangum Davis is watching, and we appreciate you watching, Martha. We're just about done. We're, of course, if there's something that you missed or something that you want to watch, as soon as this live stream is over, you can go back and watch the beginning of it if you need to on Facebook. And please feel free to share your comments on the stories that we're reporting. Our next update, I should say, is going to be at 2:30. The First Alert Weather Team is going to come in here and kind of give you an idea of what to expect for the rest of your work week. And our early evening newscast start at 4 p.m. For the latest news, weather, sports, anything you're looking for, WLBT.com is the place to be. Please go there if you have any questions or if there's some stories that you're looking into. We regularly post on social media, and please send us tips if there's something that you didn't see that you think we need to be covering. For all of us here at WLBT, I'm CJ LeMaster, your host for the WLBT Plus Digital News Desk and your lead investigative reporter for WLBT. Hope you have a great rest of your Monday. Before we go, here's a promo from our sponsor, Jackson Water.
From Jackson Water, is it okay to pour fats, oils, and greases down the drain if I run hot water?
No!
What if I run the garbage disposal?
No!
How about if I use dish soap at the same time?
No!
Instead, hang on to a few containers to store and toss old cooking fat and grease once you're done. Jackson Water. Water for all the time.